My beloved child, come rest in the refuge of my presence. Let go of the indignation burning within, for I have seen every slight and injustice committed against you. Though scorn and contempt were undeservedly given, cling not to resentment or thoughts of revenge. I will vindicate you in proper time. For now, fix your eyes on me alone and walk the path I've called you to. Use your gifts to glorify me as you complete the work I've assigned you. None can hinder my purposes for you. Soon enough, those who spurned you will look on from afar, ridden with envy as you thrive and prosper. They will question why they failed where you succeeded. But the bitterness within bore rotten fruit, bringing this fate upon themselves. Their words and deeds seeded destruction, returning now to plague them. I do not allow them to share in the bounty of your destiny, for they disqualified themselves through pettiness and jealousy. Had they chosen wisdom's path, this story could have unfolded differently, but they pursued their own ruin through schemes and backbiting. Their day of reckoning is coming, while you will go from triumph unto triumph. I have not forgotten a single wound they inflicted, and perfect justice will be served. For now, a great divide separates you from their vitriol. Like moths to a flame, they circle, longing to dim your light. But my brilliance exposes their futility and repels their attacks. You hoped they had changed, dreamed of reconciliation, but without repentance and restitution, healing would prove elusive. So protect your heart, yet walk in grace. No weapon formed against you will ultimately succeed. I know you grow weary, beloved. The loneliness tries your soul, but my presence brings you comfort and hope. My spirit whispers truth, drowning out the lies assailing your mind. You are my precious treasure, bought at the highest price. My song of joy over you will never cease. Nothing in heaven or earth can separate us. Forget those who turned away. Release them from your thoughts and fix your gaze upon the destiny laid out for you. Do not seek retaliation for injustice done. Leave judgment in my hands. Your trials were meant to prepare you for greater responsibility and favor. The time of testing ends and promotion begins. Those who dismissed you will now watch from the sidelines as I showcase your gifts before multitudes. In former times I hid your light, for they would only exploit your talents for selfish gain. But obscurity flees. Your moment in the spotlight arrives. Dreams long deferred now manifest in splendor, for I take delight in blessing my beloved. Yes, those who spurned you will be flooded with regret and what-ifs, but pay them no heed. Their season of access has concluded. Your lives now travel separate paths. They may pine for the chance to reconnect, but your eyes are fixed on higher things. For unspeakable joy and supernatural peace are yours. Stay quick to forgive those who brought you pain. Leave justice in my hands. Continue walking uprightly, for this brings me joy. Great rewards await as you follow my ways. The broken road leads to increase and restoration for all the enemy stole. My grace sustained you through deep waters, and now overflowing blessings chase you down. Where there was lack, now abundance springs forth. Streams in the wasteland, beauty from ashes. I make all things new. Your enemies meant evil, but I ordained it for your good, to refine your character and align your heart with heaven. The greater the testing, the greater the destiny. The deeper the pain, the more authority you now wield. Your scars have become your credentials. The rejection and isolation of youth fade into memory. Behold, I perform wonders in your life. Motion where once there was stillness. Long barren places now bear plentiful fruit. The wealth of wicked men lays stored up for the righteous. Yes, the very resources used to oppress now transfer to you as rightful inheritance. The years eaten by locusts will be restored sevenfold. Sorrows turn to joy. mourning into celebration. All that was broken is made whole. The maturity and wisdom you've gained equip you for greater influence. Your credibility stems from overcoming struggles. You will go on to do far greater things in my name, for my glory. Promotion comes to the humble and faithful. As you rise, your enemies fall. Their schemes cannot touch you, for you dwell in realms they cannot reach. Surrender disappointment and heartache to me, beloved, and receive my supernatural peace. Keep your eyes fixed on things above, not on those who slighted you. Our bond transcends time and trials. Nothing can separate us, now or ever. You are safe in the shelter of my wings. My child, I know the loneliness has felt endless, the waiting interminable. How long, you cry, until I fulfill my promises? Your hopes stretched beyond breaking, battered by the winds of adversity. But beloved, the appointed hour is near. The season of obscurity and isolation ends. Your time in the wilderness of preparation concludes. Take heart, for you are about to step into the destiny I have prepared since before time began. The next chapter awaits. Turn the page and leave the past behind. Forget those who turned away and overlooked your value. They proved unworthy of participating in all I have destined for you. Now they shall merely gaze from afar, separated from your arising blessing. For I am taking you from the shadows into the limelight. What was hidden I now reveal for all to see. The gifts I planted within now bloom in radiance undimmed by rejection or betrayal. No longer will I permit your light to be obscured and undiscovered. Your moment has arrived. Promotion comes not through man's orchestration, but by my divine design. I position you at center stage with the leading role. A spotlight of favor illuminates your purpose. Dreams long deferred manifest in splendor. Limitations and lack flee before dawn's awakening. Broken bridges and failed relationships shall not impede you. The connections vital to your destiny await. I open doors once shut, bringing across your path those of significance who shall champion your cause. For I decree acceleration and recompense for shame endured. Yes, difficult roads led you here, but now blessings chase you down until you are overtaken. I make streams flow in desert lands. Life springs forth from barren ground. Beauty gleams through ashes dim. I restore what hearts and locusts devoured. The pain of rejection and injustice suffered now passes away, drowned in loving kindness more tender than you've ever known. The loneliness that haunted night's longest hours is but a memory now. Aligned with heaven's purpose, you shall never be alone again. My angel guard goes before you. My spirit guides your every step. Intimacy with me is your strength and your song. I pour out grace and favor, ordaining divine connections with those who shall support your destiny. For I link the solitary to families. Ever blooming is my garden of delights. Rich feasts spread before you. Come partake of wisdom's banquet and drink deep from salvation's streams. The old is gone, the new has come. Your flinty trials now yield abundant harvests. That broken road led you here. Watch now as I crown your years with love unending and fulfill every longing with my presence. Fixed upon me, you shall endure as seeing him who is invisible. No disappointments can shake your confidence, nor storms disjoint your peace. You are hidden deep within the rock of ages. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. The journey held such thorns and tears, but was always meant to bring you into glory. Scars and stains now redeemed display my power to restore the ruined years with double recompense. You once walked alone through the valley of shadows, but my rod and staff now comfort you. I prepare my table before you in sight of enemies. Let them look on in dismay as I wipe your tears and lift you high. For am I not the God who searches hearts and gives to each according to their ways? I hold the scales of justice. Rest in my righteous judgments. The snares I allowed in your youth now return as judgment on your foes. Be still, my child, while I settle accounts. Yet for you, only goodness and beauty endure. The shame and humiliation faced fade like writing in sand, as my healing waters wash over your story. Your life proclaims my power to restore the downtrodden. Display your scars unashamedly, beloved, as testament to my faithfulness. Rejoice, for you have overcome the shadows of sorrow. Let your spirit be light and free, as the chains of despair are now broken. You are no longer bound by the past, but are healed, whole, and liberated. Dressed in the hues of enduring love, stand tall, ready to contribute positively to the world around you. Your life, a testament to resilience, will inspire and touch many hearts. Once overlooked, you now find your place among those who bring change and hope. Your presence will be a beacon, drawing others to the light of newfound possibilities. The greatness destined for you, my cherished one, is beyond what has been seen or heard, a future filled with promise and wonder. The high road of mercy and grace qualifies you for promotion and advancement in my kingdom. But offense will always lead to decline. Choose wisely. Your destiny hangs in the balance. Forgive and release. This is now in my hands. Trust me to restore your joy, vindicate your name, and right all wrongs in due time and proper season. But for now, keep moving forward. Don't look back. Fix your eyes on me. I have so much in store for you. With me, the best is truly yet to come. Our journey together has only just begun. You have merely tasted the first fruits of what is to come. Hold on. You are about to inherit promises long delayed but never forgotten. Things that you thought were lost and forfeited forever will suddenly be restored by my mighty hand. Your weeping is turning into rejoicing, sorrows into joy unspeakable. For I take no pleasure in seeing my children suffer. The intensity and longevity of this trial was only to produce a corresponding glory and reward. For my strength is made perfect in human weakness. The lower I brought you, the higher I will take you. The deeper the pain, the greater the supernatural joy that will replace it. For those who sow tears shall reap in joy. My mercy and justice never fail. I have not forgotten you. I have seen every tear you cried in secret. I have heard every anguished plea for help. From broken-hearted to overjoyed, victim to victor, your transformation will be swift and complete. For I am redirecting the winds of your life. Get ready for a dramatic change of season. Spring has arrived. The bitter winter season you have endured will give way to a summer of joy and fruitfulness. As warmth and light return, there will be an abundance of life and growth. The earth responds to my seasons, and so does your life. You are coming out of the valley of weeping and entering a new plane of victory, deliverance, and reward. Where you saw no way, I am making a path. Where you felt trapped, you are now breaking free. That dead dream, those dormant gifts, that abandoned vision, all will now come back to life. For I am the God of the impossible. Never doubt or give up hope. With me, nothing is too hard, no case too far gone. Things long dead will live again. Just speak my word. The disappointment that nearly destroyed your faith is being turned into a miracle. This adversity has prepared you for greater influence and enlarged your capacity to receive from me. Your trial was not without purpose. Now watch what I will do. The time for reward has come. The season of reaping what was sown long ago. Though faith and patience have had their perfect work, nothing has gone unnoticed or forgotten. All your works of faith and labors of love are about to produce an abundant harvest beyond what you can ask or imagine. The years the locusts ate are being restored. Receive this time of recompense and blessing, for you are worthy. Forget those who judged you, falsely accused you, and wrote you off as a failure. I have permitted their wisdom to be proven foolishness, their pride to precede their fall. For no weapon formed against you can or will prosper. No curse or negative word will alight upon you. The accuser has been cast down, and you have overcome him by the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony. Continue to choose faith over fear, praise over complaint, and victory over victimization. When you do this, you disable the strategies of the enemy sent to derail your destiny. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Take hold of all I have for you. Let no man take your crown. Now is your time. You are exactly where you need to be to fulfill your calling and accomplish my will on earth. Your current assignment is critical and will launch you into the next dimension of your purpose. Be faithful in the small things so I may promote you to bigger things. Stay dependent on me alone. I will never fail you. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. This storm will pass, and your darkest hour is just before the dawn. Joy comes in the morning. Believe this, and align your heart with heaven. There is too much at stake for you to give up now. Hold on. Soon you will behold the meaning behind all you have been through. The pieces will come together, and you will gain understanding that brings peace and closure to your weary soul. You will see how I was with you through it all, weeping with you in the pain, but also preserving you and preparing you for this beautiful future that awaits. Just a little while longer. Here comes the warmth of my presence to comfort you, the oil of joy for mourning, beauty for ashes, the spirit of praise to lift your countenance. Keep your eyes fixed on me as dead things come back to life, for I make all things new. This is your hour of breakthrough. No more crying, no more sadness. I am delivering you from the valley and setting your feet upon the mountaintop. Lift up your head. Your redemption draws near. The long, dark night is over. Daylight is on the horizon. You are closer than you know. Take heart and know that you have come through the wilderness dependent on my grace alone. You made it not by your own strength, but by my Spirit. I alone have sustained you. Now allow me to be glorified in your life for all the world to see. Go show them what I can do with someone fully yielded to me. For my power is made perfect in human weakness. One truly submitted to me is stronger than 100 who claim my name but have not surrendered their hearts. They will see me through you. And as you give all praise and honor to me, you will humble those full of pride who think more highly of themselves than they ought. Continue to let your light shine in this dark generation. Refuse to lower your standard or compromise to fit in. The path I have called you to is narrow, walked by few, but great is your reward, both now and in eternity. Do not grow weary in well-doing. Never tire of walking in love and forgiveness, for you know not which act of obedience will unlock waves of blessings and favor that will overtake your life. My mercy extends to those who have wronged you, but you have been made to stand. There is no condemnation or character flaw in you, for my grace is sufficient, my power made perfect in your weakness. Continue to abide in the vine and allow my life to flow through you. The past is dead, never to be revisited or relived. The old is gone, everything has become new. Sin and Satan have no dominion over you, no right to accuse or torment you. Walk free of regret and condemnation. Wash clean in the power of my blood shed for you. I remember your sins no more. Now you do the same. No looking back, only onwards. Forget those who failed to recognize and celebrate who I created you to be. But delay is not denial, your time is coming, and those who rejected you will not be permitted to enter the new season I am taking you into. They had their chance, but chose the way of the foolish over the way of wisdom. And now they must watch from a distance, as I crown you with favor, prosperity, and spiritual authority. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Stay ready, be expectant, keep believing. For surely I will surprise and reward those who do not grow weary in waiting and hoping in me. The closed door will burst open. The dead dream will resurrect. The promise thought abandoned will manifest suddenly. For my ways are not your ways. My timing rarely matches your timing. But know that I am never late. I see, I hear, I know, and I am right on time. Until then, keep your head up. Stay strong. Never cave in to discouragement or disappointment. Cling only to me. I will bring you out better than you were before this trial began. I will restore what has been lost. I will heal your wounds. I will validate you and bring vindication. And in the end, you will see how all things work together for your good, even when the enemy meant it for evil. His schemes will not prevail against you. For now you see but a fraction of the whole picture, but soon your eyes will behold the greater vision I have for your life. It will far exceed your wildest dreams and greatest expectations. My child, there is nothing that anyone can do to stop what I have planned for you. I say that I will use you for my glory. Come now, I will use you for the benefit of my kingdom. The enemy will not get to bask in your glow or shine. He has nothing on you, my beloved. I am real, my precious one. You need not think you are special in why I choose to speak to you. I wish to commune with all my children in this way. You have simply positioned yourself to hear me clearly. For much of your life, you have run frantically behind human relationships, thinking they would fulfill you. But now you understand. You need your purpose above all else. Let love find you rather than desperately seeking it out. Discover your calling first and foremost. As you step into your purpose, everything meant for you will be drawn to the light that shines from your spirit. But in order for this to happen, you must increase in discernment and wisdom from me. With heightened spiritual sight, you will be able to recognize the difference between what appears good and what truly is. Many souls look appealing on the outside, but their spirits reveal their true nature. Without my insight, their disguise will fool you until it's too late. I do not want this for you ever again. Gone is the naivety and blindness. You no longer look for only the good in people or assume everyone means well, but neither do you view them with undue suspicion, for this is no way to live. With my insight, you simply see people clearly for who they are. Those with impure motives know they cannot obtain you, so they keep their distance. Their desire for your light is there, yet they know they cannot withstand its exposure. They want what you have but cannot reach your level. My beloved, our journey together has just begun. Each new day presents fresh opportunities to grow in your purpose and shine for my kingdom. As you walk in sync with my spirit, your discernment will continue to increase. You will recognize provision and direction from my hand with greater ease. Stay anchored in our quiet times together, for this is where you are filled and refueled for the road ahead. These precious moments build your dependence on me alone. Here in my presence, you gain strength to walk in purity and wisdom in a world filled with temptation and falsehood. My truths become clear, drowning out the misleading philosophies of man. As you spend time resting in me, I will guide you to relationships and opportunities that further my plans for you. Not in your timing, but mine. Be patient and trust my unfolding story. I know the perfect timing and have handpicked each character who will play a part. Avoid entanglements with those not of equal yoke, or you will forfeit the goodness I have prepared. I will bring across your path those who can walk in tune with your spirit. In my time, you will recognize them clearly. Until then, refuse distractions that would divert you from your purpose. Great reward awaits your perseverance and faithfulness. My precious one, make time for stillness amidst life's demands and duties. As you continually realign your heart with heaven, your mind will remain sound. You will walk with readiness, able to recognize my guidance. Wisdom and discernment will protect you from the folly of impatience. Stay near to me, beloved. Together we will walk this journey, every step in sync, your hand securely in mine. No matter what lies ahead, you need not fear. I know the way and will lead you on the ancient path of righteousness. Keep your eyes fixed on me alone. I will light your path until the end, until you behold my face in eternity. My beloved child, do not despair, for I have not left or forsaken you. I know at times it seems the darkness is closing in, yet even now, you are encompassed in my light. When you feel lost and alone, you are held secure in the shelter of my wings. I see the weight of weariness that bears down upon your spirit. The unrelenting assaults from the accuser have exhausted your soul, but his schemes will not prevail against you. In due time, I myself will arise on your behalf. Until then, come rest yourself in the sanctuary of my presence. Let my strength replace your weakness. Allow my joy to lift your countenance once more. The battle belongs to me, the victory already won. You need only stand firm and keep trusting. Do not focus on the fury swirling around you. Fix your eyes on me alone. I remain constant and unshaken, despite the churning chaos. I am your rock, steady and sure even when foundations crumble. Anchor to me your hopes, your heart, your very life. I will hold you fast through the storm. Let not your heart be troubled or alarmed by the night's encroaching darkness. Have you forgotten I can turn midnight into midday with the light of my glory? Watch and see what I will do. The sun is about to rise on your long night of weeping. You are closer than you know. The time has come for my justice to prevail and my power to be put on display. I am turning this grievous injustice into a showcase of my goodness. Those who scorned you will soon behold my majesty at work in your life and be astounded. For I, the Lord, have spoken, and I am faithful to fulfill every promise. Take heart, dear one, your day of redemption draws near. The appointed hour is upon you. The tears you sowed will reap a harvest of joy. Every enemy scheme intended to destroy you will be turned for your good instead, as I unleash my sovereign power to restore and vindicate you. I have seen every wound inflicted upon your weary soul. Not one tear of pain escaped my notice. Your broken heart has moved my own to action. The depth of love I have for you cannot be measured. Soon the whole world will behold its heights and depths. Those who judged and slandered you will be silenced by the undeniable evidence of my favor marking your life. Every accusation will crumble under the weight of my truth. Your name will be cleared and your integrity restored for all to see. The enemy meant it for evil, but I have ordained it for your good, to prepare you for a greater measure of influence in my kingdom. Your scars now carry my power to bring healing to others, for my strength is made perfect in human weakness. The testing of your faith was grievous but necessary to reveal the depths of my life within you. Even in your darkest hour, my light, they will see me through you, continued to shine. Now your radiance will illuminate the way for many still lost in shadows. The giftings I've invested in you are about to increase and multiply. My spirit is upon you, anointing you to bring good news of redemption to captives and freedom to prisoners. No more will you bow your head in shame. Now it is lifted high, a shining testimony of my goodness. For I, the Lord, have spoken, and my word stands forever. Your season of shame and obscurity is ending. The time has come for my glory to be seen upon you. Divine connections, resources, and revelation will converge upon your life. You will no longer search for open doors. They will burst open before you. Keep your gaze fixed on me as I lead you up out of this valley of shadows. Take my hand and walk with me into the broad places your feet were destined to tread. Your sorrow is being transformed into joy, and your darkness into noonday light. My beloved, do not grow anxious for the fulfillment of these promises. The appointed time is set, though unseen for now. Let patience have her perfect work as you abide in me. I am ever interceding so you may endure and inherit all I have spoken. Doubt not, only believe. My words will surely come to pass. Your testing has prepared the soil. Now joy springs forth as streams in the desert. Lift your eyes, the harvest is ripe. Together we will finish the race marked out for you with perseverance and patient endurance, until at last you behold my face and hear the words you have so longed to hear.